60% of the doctors that took a good look at like half motion and quarter motion of Hillary Clinton's eye movements believe there's something neurologically wrong or something significantly wrong, be it Parkinson's or something else. Let me read from a news release from the Association of American Physicians and Surgeons that was just on October 25th today. Quote, she evidently intended this as a joke, although I suspect our combat veterans would not be amused, unquote, says the AAPS executive director, when she was joking about her ability to survive 4.5 hours on stage with Donald Trump as proof of stamina to be commander-in-chief. Well, that wasn't really telling, but let me read the telling part here. Quote, these are quick, episodic, and inconsistent, unquote. That's Dr. Orion, who is an internist, saying, quote, so we decided to ask doctors on our mailing list to have a look at one of the videos. A helpful tool is to paste the URL rovid.com and watch it a quarter or half speed. That's ROWVID as in video, VID.com, if you want to watch it. Get this, nearly 2/3 of respondents said they saw abnormal eye movements. Only 15% did not, and 21% were unsure. Political correctness, I mean, 21% want to stay on the fence. But they said that there are long segments in which eye movements appear normal. So you got a lot of abnormal, longer segments with are normal. Isn't that like a lot of cases? Like if you have epilepsy, for instance, 99% of the time you're not having a seizure, you know? But 60% of those who saw abnormal movements thought, quote, get this, the cause could be potentially disabling neurological condition, unquote, and none of them were willing to say that it wasn't. Not one of the doctors polled were willing to say that it definitely was not. There's an issue here. I mean, people are worried that she'll be in for 8 years, but the question is, will she even be in there for 4 years? She's not campaigning. She's letting the media do her campaigning for her. So the last part of this says that such movements signify an abnormality in the portions of the brain that coordinate the eye muscles. There is long differential diagnosis. Possibilities the respondent suggested included increased intercranial cranial pressure. She's at risk for that because she's had some head trauma before, and a transverse sinus clot. Or it could be a drug effect or a chronic degenerative neurological condition such as Parkinson's, as we mentioned earlier, with drug treatment, quote, with drug treatment concealing most manifestations but causing the eye signs. You don't hide from the eyes. The eyes are the window to the soul. Doctors were asked which tests would be helpful. They couldn't really agree on that. But 37 responded, and they said the most common one was a full neurological examination by unbiased, that's good in politics, unbiased specialists, including neuro-ophthalmologists. And the concluding quote here is that, quote, as Hillary revealed to the public, perhaps illegally, the president may only have 4 minutes to respond to a nuclear threat, unquote, said Dr. Orient, adding, quote, the public needs to know whether she is concealing a serious progressive illness that may impair memory, reasoning, alertness, or ability to think quickly at a critical time. Now, unquote. Now, a lot of people may be critical of Donald Trump, that he's quick on the draw, he's quick to criticize, he's quick to make a hey, what's the key word here? Quick. Hillary, on the other hand, was slow to act in Benghazi, and 4 Americans, including Ambassador Chris Stevens, got killed. Who would you trust with a nuclear button to act more quickly if they needed to? Or in a lesser case, who would you trust just for a routine decision? Which one has more decisiveness? Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton, or neither? You decide.